The political dynamic in Niger is changing not only daily but also almost in an hourly basis. Now, the Niger military administration has released the French official that has been arrested by this military administration. On the other hand, we have the U.S. military in Niger has resumed its drone and manned aircraft operation. Hello, I am Mahlet Ayele, your host at Connect Africa. I am here with the latest from Niger. Now, first, let's see on the first breaking news that came out from Niger is that they have released the French official that has been arrested by the government, meaning the military administration in Niger. This came as a surprise. The military of France and then the French ambassador have refused to leave, and then we have seen also the U.S. troops, which is moved from the capital Niamey to Agadez, has started its normal operation, meaning training or operation surveillance and training operation in Niger. So many have been expecting that the French ambassador will leave the country, not that the release of the official, but we don't know what's going on in the back door, because if you remember how, the build up of this story on Friday, we have heard that from the defense minister of France that negotiation has been started with the military administration of Niger. Now, on Sunday, the spokesperson of the Niger's military administration came out and said that they accused France that it has deployed troops in the neighboring ECOWAS member states in preparation to attack Niger. Now, and then we have heard on Wednesday, which we reported to you, that they have arrested this French official, which its government said from Paris that he is an elected official, meaning he's a government employee who is based in Niamey. And then some other reports say that he's a long-standing businessman. In any case, so this man has been released. That is the thing. On the other hand, we have the US. The other breaking news is that, so his name is Stephen Julian. So he has been released. This has been confirmed by the French ministry as well. Here is what they said. Let me share with you this. This is what it reads, what the ministry says. France's foreign ministry said in a statement that Stephen Julian, counselor for French citizens abroad, was released on Wednesday, 5 days after he was arrested. It did not provide details about the release or about the reason for his arrest, as the French government had urged his liberation. That's what it says. Yeah, there is no other detail, but I suspect that there must be a reason for this. Maybe in exchange of this, maybe they will kick out the ambassador, or maybe the French troops will leave. We don't know. But I want I want to tell you also, I want to bring to your attention that there is a video. I mean, just before I came online, I have checked it. There is nowhere to be found to prove it. There is on social media, on different big YouTube channel who have big number of subscribers, are reporting that the French ambassador has been kicked out from Niger. But that's a false. That video is actually, it's in Gabon. So please pay attention. Do not fall for that propaganda. Neither the Niger government nor the government in Paris have said this. So in fact, the videos that they are using it's in Gabon, when one minister in Gabon, a French, apparently a Frenchman, has been kicked out. Please pay attention to that. Now let's move to the next breaking news, which is the U.S. military, which started again its operation. As you know, the United States, it's called AFRICOM. They have in a number of African countries, they have their military. So Niger is one of them. What makes the one in Niger different is that they have the biggest drone base in Africa in Niger. So that's where it is located. In fact, it's two places in Niger. One is in the capital city in Niamey. The other one is in Agadez, which is more central part of. If you see, look, here is Agadez and over here is Niamey. So between them, there is about 950 kilometers. So they have moved on Monday. We have heard that, no, it was last week. We have heard that they have transferred their military from the capital to Agadez. And they have not been doing any training ever since the coup happened in Niger. So now this is the first time they resumed their operation, their training in Niger. So it looks like that America is all in good terms with Niger. On the other hand, France is under fire. I mean, if you look at it, all this, it looks like that Niger is the military administration or the government in Niger is using the carrot and stick approach, while it allows the United States military while it allows the United States military to resume its operation. On the other hand, it's pressuring from every angle the French government that to withdraw its troops from Niger, from its territory, and also to kick the ambassador. They have been trying all in legally. So far, France is not changing its position, but we will see what is going to happen. Let me just share with you the news regarding the military operation, what the general in Niamey is said. Just a second, I'll share with you. Now let's see this video. Yeah, this is now, if you remember when the Pentagon, the spokesperson Pentagon came out when the U.S. military was transferred from the capital to Agadez, this is what they said.
There is no perceived threat in terms of any threat to U.S. troops and no threat of violence on the ground. This is simply a precautionary measure. So what we're doing right now is the department is repositioning some of our personnel and some of our assets from Airbase 101 in Niamey to Airbase 201 in Agadez.
Yeah, so now this is what the spokesperson of Pentagon told us when the military of the US was transferred or relocated. Now let's hear what the general said now when they resumed their training or drone operation in the country. Yeah, let's hear.
Has confirmed that the United States has resumed both crewed and unmanned missions in Niger, and these flights were recommenced within the last few weeks. The Pentagon recently announced the relocation of some U.S. forces from Airbase 101 near the capital, Niamey, to another base, Airport 201 in Agadez. Niger's request for France to leave the country and the
Yeah, so that is what the general said regarding their operation, the resumption of their operation in Niger. Now, yeah, as I have said, it looks like that Niger is using this carrot and stick approach while they are all in good terms with the US, and the US also has been in good terms. They have not been adamant like the French government is. They don't even call it the coup leader or something. They just call it a military administration or the current government. They just want to behave and continue what they are doing. It doesn't mean that it's commendable, but what we have, from what we see, it seems that they are in good terms, kind of, with Niger, with the current government in Niger. On the other hand, the carrot is for the stick is for the French government, which the military administration of Niger is pressuring for its ambassador, for French ambassador to leave Niger, and also for the French troops to be withdrawn from Niger. But as we have seen the development, the French troops are being deployed in Benin, in the neighboring country of Niger, and then the military administration in Niger have sent its troops to the border, because it looks like, when the Niger government, the spokesperson came out on Sunday, and that spokesperson, Abdurrahman, told us that they said, we don't name, but few ECOWAS member states are collaborating with France to deploy more troops in preparation to attack Niger. And then this came clear as on Tuesday, when they told us that that country is Benin. And even now, again, the spokesperson says that there are more countries we don't. Now, when it comes public, then they come and tell us, but but what you see is they do have really a proper intel on this, and they are acting accordingly on it. Yeah, they have really, and also, as we know, Mali and Burkina Faso, also neighboring countries to Niger, are with Niger, and they say they will send their troops if any military intervention happens in Niger. So they do have the intelligence, because whatever that spokesperson come and tell us on the radio or their national TV, it just happens the next day we see the news. Yeah, that's what's happening. Now, another breaking news that I want to bring you is, this one is a good news, where, as you know, Niger has been sanctioned by ECOWAS, which is an economic community for the Western African states. So the first thing they have done is they blocked them. Within ECOWAS, free movement is possible. The import and export is, different trucks come in and out. It's a very good example with regional bloc, as a matter of fact, under the African Union. Now, they have sanctioned Niger when the coup happened. So there was no free movement of people. There was no supplies that were coming from neighboring countries, meaning from the member of ECOWAS to Niger, or things that needs to be exported from Niger. They have been totally closed. Now, in the midst of all this, where the country is challenged economically, politically, and in terms of security, guess who is there to say, we are here, we've got you, you are our brothers and sisters? It's Mali and Burkina Faso. So Burkina Faso has sent 265 trucks full of basic needs to the people of Niger. 265. It's not ECOWAS, it's not the African Union. It is Burkina Faso, one state alone. What a shame, really, for that bloc. Are they going to starve the people and kill? What? I mean, for more than 8 weeks by now, or almost 8 weeks, these people have been sanctioned. Poverty is already there. I mean, I'm not saying the country is full of natural resources, but because of man-made things, they have been sanctioned, which is unjust on them. And but kudos really to Burkina Faso and Mali to what they have been doing to the people of Niger. This is not about politics. This is about people. This is what we fight against, the so-called UN humanitarian aid, or also the ICC when they act not in a just way against Africa, when they use the humanitarian aid to punish the people. If they punish, okay, the one on the leadership, it's okay, but they are punishing the people. If you withdraw your humanitarian aid, or the fund that they give for humanitarian aid, then that is, in the first place, it was not about the people. It was something about the government that it was give and take. So Burkina Faso has sent, only one country, okay, has sent. This is a country under General Ibrahim Traore, just to remind you. So they have sent 265 trucks. That's really amazing. Let me see if I have the video of this, and I will share it with you. I'm not sure if it is this one. No, it's not this one. Yeah, okay. It looks like I don't have it, but it's okay. Yeah, so that is a good news that came from Niger. So the things are really changing very quickly. So we don't know what is at stake. I really don't think that the military administration in Niger will release this French official. It seems that, okay, one might say Niger is, going easy on France, but I don't think so. Because I have seen those kind of headlines flying, but I really don't think so. There must be some kind of negotiation that is going on, depending on the release of this man, then the government in Paris President Macron might authorize for the withdrawal of its troops or for the ambassador to leave. But I don't think the Niger military administration will go easy at all on France, because they have been arrogant. They have been totally really acting like still Niger is colonized by, I mean, technically it is, but we will see. It's something that we will watch closely and bring you whenever there is any development in Niger. So thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to bring you this, but yeah, please pay attention regarding this news that's going on. The French ambassador kicked out. The video that they show you it's happening. It's something that happened in Gabon, not in Niger. So hello everyone. I just see this question. Does the federal Menzies, does the federal constitution allow the presence of foreign military bases inside Niger? One way or the other, it does. It's not only Niger, by the way, my brother or my sister. It's in a number of African countries. We're gonna do a video about this. It's a number of African countries have military bases in there. I mean, France, in almost all its previous colonies, it has its military bases, and also the U.S. military is all over the continent. It's only few countries actually that do not have the U.S. military base. So yeah, one way or the other, it allows it, or it does. Maybe it doesn't say in the constitution, but you know, what's a constitution? This leader amend the constitution, or they work against the constitution and they stay forever in power. So I really don't think at this point it matters what the constitution says. Hello, Stel Salty. Hi, Mikey. How are you? US drone mainly on insurgent monitoring. That's not something also to be commended, as I said, but if this is for whatever reason that the military administration in Niger has allowed it, it's something to see, because if it's a revolution that happened, which we said, then the country should be totally free from any foreign power, from any foreign power presence in the country. Morocco unhappy with France. Yeah, that's something. I mean, from the Northern African countries, it was Algeria. Now Morocco is a new addition. That's something interesting, which I will closely watch. B1 to the national family. 200 per kilo uranium. Yeah, but that thing do not seem to be confirmed. We haven't seen anywhere so far Niger selling it for that price, and no government came out and confirmed from the Niger side that price. That's why I have seen it. So many platforms have reported it, but not big mainstream or anything. So I really doubt how much true is that, or even if they say that, if that can be practical with the presence of foreign military in them. You know, one of the disadvantage of having this the foreign military in their country, they are there not really to fight terrorism. It's not terrorism. They are there guarding their own market. They have big investment, uranium exporters, not manufacture, but who extracts from, who are mining it and sending it as a raw to their country to process it. So they are guarding their own market. They are guarding their own business in those countries. This is what they do. So I don't think that is a confirmed thing, but yes, I have seen. Okay, yeah, uranium. They say from 0.80 to 100. It should be. It should deserve the price that it is. Now globally, but I'm not sure if that is really what happened. Guada 9. Yes, please subscribe, like, and share. It's always my family members remind me to do that. Please continue to do that. Everyone who did not subscribe, give it a like and share. Yeah, really, shout out indeed. Kudos. We are so proud of him, General Ibrahim Traore, for sending one country alone, 265. It's a country also which has so many sanctions from ECOWAS and then from the African Union, but still they are thriving. Still they are thriving. Still they are showing their how do you call it? A brother keeper. He showed that he is a brother's keeper. That's who he is. These security pacts have expiration dates. I remember that in Ecuador, Rafael Correa took the Manta military base away from Ecuador. All right. Yeah. Okay. So thank you, everyone, and have a good evening. I will see you on the next one. So please share this video to your network and give it a like if you like what we bring you, and then subscribe. Yeah. Bye-bye.